Welcome to this week's Quick Charge. It was King Solomon who said, "Do not remove the ancient landmark which your fathers have set." God gave his people specific landmarks that allow us now to know what is really important in life and to mark the things that matter. In this life, there are things that matter and there are things that don't. And it is clear that God's primary landmark is his presence. In the Bible, God's presence is always viewed specially. It's treated differently. It's handled very carefully, and it's honored separately from all else. So what is God's presence really like? Because many people misunderstand. Why does it matter so much? Well, surprisingly, it's where you'll find real sufficiency. Jesus is always enough. In fact, he's more than enough. He's all in all. He's better than all else or any other. John called Jesus the beginning and the end. He is the first and last and everything in between. This is why when people truly experience the genuine, dynamic presence of the Lord, they always say things like, "I feel lighter now. I've been living in confusion and angst and worry and uncertainty, but it's Jesus who quiets the raging waves and the stormy seas." In fact, Jesus said in Matthew 11, "Come to me, all of you who have a heavy burden, and you'll find rest for your soul." Peace in the very depths, deep down, genuine and enduring. Why? Because the weight is gone. Many times we don't realize how much we're carrying until he lifts the load. There's a song that says, "Lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. All who are broken, lift up your face. O wanderer, come home. You're not too far. So lay down your hurt, lay down your heart, and come as you are." His presence lifts that oppressive load. They also say things like, "I'm freer now." No doubt that in his presence, prison doors open and chains and ropes fall off and hindrances and bondages disappear. The presence of Jesus drove those things out wherever he went. His presence is the place of the miraculous. He heals what's broken and bruised and bound. Jesus said in Luke 4, "The Spirit of the Lord has sent me to announce release to the captives and to set free those who are oppressed, those who are downtrodden, bruised, crushed by tragedy. He makes me free." They also say things like, "I feel different now." In Exodus 34, the Bible says Moses wasn't aware that his face had become radiant because he had spoken to the Lord, changed, transformed because of exposure. Two events occurred on that mountain with God. Something was etched in stone. It was a deep imprint. It was a lasting work. But something happened to him too. He'd been with God, face to face. The book of Acts notes, the leaders said they took note that those disciples had been with Jesus. Why? Because it's obvious. King David said in Psalm 17, "I will behold your face, and when I awake, I will be transformed and satisfied in your likeness." Paul told the Corinthian church, we are being transformed into the same image. And this comes from the Lord, not from man, not of man, and it's not in man. This comes from the Lord. The essence of God's presence then, perhaps in just one word, come. Will you come to him? You'll be lighter, you'll be freer, and you'll definitely be different. Join me next week for another quick charge. God bless.